Hey you, and welcome back to ZigWheels with me, Serena. I've got Rishabh by my side taking the wheel, but up next we've got two-time F1 world champion Mika Häkkinen. He's come all the way from Finland to Mumbai on behalf of Johnny Walker and their Drive Responsible program as their ambassador. He got into an exclusive chat with Muntasir where they discussed his career, the Indian Grand Prix, and much more. So let's listen in.
You've had a very accomplished racing career. You've got 5 Finnish karting championships. You've got 1 Formula Ford championship, 1 Opel Lotus Euro Series championship, British F3 championship, and of course the icing on the top is the 2 F1 championships that you had. Which one of these is your most cherished one?
Well, let's say this, but all of them has been very important, but of course winning a world champion has been the highlight of my career.
Both those championships were when you were racing with Michael Schumacher. He stated that you're the driver he respects the most from his F1 career. You beat him in 1998 and 1991 to the F1 championships. And those races were really very exciting. I was watching them as a kid growing up, and that really instilled the enthusiasm for F1 in me. Talk us through that experience of racing with Michael Schumacher at that point of time.
It was pretty tough, you know. I started racing against him already in '84, so many years ago, and we had definitely a target in our mind that way we want to be a world champion one day, and it worked out. But challenges were very tough, you know. We were competing in many races, big challenges together, and it was really good. I have a high respect on him.
There's one particular race that I clearly remember from my childhood. That was back in 2000. It was Spa. I remember your overtaking move on Michael Schumacher. You went past Schumacher and Ricardo Zonta at the same time. That was one of the best F1 overtaking maneuvers I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was definitely amazing, and it took quite a few laps before I got that opportunity. And we had a really hard racing before that, and I really had to push it on the limit. The car, myself, to able to do that, and it worked out. And it was a fantastic Grand Prix. I'll never forget that one.
Well, comparing that time to the races you see now, you don't see as many gutsy moves in Formula 1 anymore. There's a lot of reasons for that. What do you think?
I think it's coming. I'm sure the Grand Prix racing this year, it is exciting. It's going to be exciting. There will be a great overtaking situations. So I think the Formula 1 is great, like it used to be. I think it's a very fascinating. You have a very competitive drivers. So let's wait and see.
From one of your best moments in F1 to, I think, a little bit of a sour moment in F1 when you were leading the 2001 Spanish Grand Prix. You had about 5 laps to go, I believe, and your MP416 packed up. You've had a wonderful partnership with David Coulthard at McLaren. It's one of the most peaceful F1 teammates that we've seen in a long time. At least it seemed that way from the outside. A few words on your camaraderie with David Coulthard. Are you guys still in touch?
Yeah, we had good days, we had bad days. David was definitely a great teammate, very challenging. He's a very talented driver, and it was really pushing me on the limit, and I was pushing him on the limit. And I believe that without him, I never would have had the success what I had. You know, he was a very good teammate to have.
Now that you're retired from professional motor racing, I'm sure you do race once in a while on your own just for the kicks of it. But now that you are really retired, what do you do to spend your time?
So most of the time I'm ambassador for Mercedes-Benz, and the campaign what we do with the Johnny Walker, step inside the circuit, never drink and drive. It's been and the logistic company in Germany called Hermes. We do great work together. But with the Johnny Walker, last 4 years we've been, I think, more than 40 countries, spreading the news and the message that we never drink and drive. And it's been a really, really great success. And thanks for media taking such an important part of it and following our journey.
The Indian GP is going to start this year. It's on the calendars. It's subject to FIA approval. Have you been to the track, the Noida track?
No, I have not. I have not been there, but I think it is absolutely fantastic to have a Grand Prix in India. I think this is a great opportunity to Indian people to show to the world about your country, how you can organize things. And I know the cricket is a big sport here in India, and I think you can do the same with the Formula One.
Mika, just to sum this up, just one last question, and this is something I've been wanting to ask you for a very long time. You've raced with some of the best drivers that F1 has seen in the world. You've raced with Ayrton Senna, you've raced with Alain Prost, you've raced with Michael Schumacher, obviously. You've raced with Nelson Piquet, Nigel Mansell, David Coulthard. Which one of these, as well as the current crop or any driver from ever in F1 history, is your favorite one and why?
I would say that Alain Prost was one of the best, in my opinion. He was really good with the people, motivating people to find the best solutions, and I think he did a great job, in my opinion.
Thank you, Mika. Thank you from ZigWheels.
Good to talk to you.
So there you have it, quite well spoken for someone who likes to let his car do the talking. But we're off a quick break right now. When we come back,
Adil's here with all those answers to those questions you've been sending in.
Business, but in case you want to have a far more driver-oriented thing, I think go in for the Punto.
And Chris Pfeiffer gets stunting in Pune and Mumbai.